If you guys need any cards, packs, sleeves, anything of that nature, shop on TCG Player using my affiliate link in the description. What's good, YouTube? I've been practicing a lot lately for Rivet Rulers, and I kind of want to keep what I'm playing a little bit secret for the moment. So we got back-to-back episodes here of what are they cooking leading up to tomorrow's tournament. As always, if you have any replays that you would like to submit, have featured on the channel, just go down to the Discord link in the description, post them in the Edison format replays channel, and I'll be sure to check them out. They cooking leading up to tomorrow's tournament. Today we have more exciting replays, of course, beginning with Vengeful Servant Burn. You probably don't even know what Vengeful Servant is. I had to read this card. So it's an equip spell that when a monster changes control, the person who has control of it, when it changes control, takes damage equal to its original attack. So I guess you like switch control of a card and then burn them for like, I don't know, like 3k with one of these big guys. I'm not sure how exactly it works. We're gonna find out, I guess. We're gonna find out how it works. I was really confused when I first saw this in action, but we're gonna see Lava Golem get summoned and then Hidden Armory be used to add another copy of Vengeful Servant. So that's 2 of them now. And notice this effect does stack, of course. So if you just equip 3 and you like switch control of a 3k dude, that'll just inflict 9,000 damage to the opponent. So that seems like it could be pretty good. We got a Wabaku being used here, but Tribute Summon Christia, that's actually a big problem, right? Because a lot of these like Owner's Seal, Lava Golem, Grinder Golem, Battle Fader cards, they just like get owned by Christia. So I don't know, like everyone plays Christia Swan on ladder these days. By the way, it's ever since ladder started, it's been like one of the most popular decks in like in low rated games. I guess people just want to like high roll. Maybe just Lightsworn in general is super popular. People just want to mill. That's how it is, I guess. But yeah. We're also playing Iron Blacksmith Kotetsu. This is just a flip effect that adds an equip spell. So kind of same deal as Hidden Armory here. Hidden Armory is probably pretty good because like you don't even need to commit your normal summon. Lava Golem's sort of restriction kind of stacks with it too, which is pretty cool. We're going to see T-Roar being used here probably again. And then the opponent, or the player draws Mind Control, which is actually hilarious because we have 3 Vengeful Servants in our hand, meaning that we can just take the Christia and equip 3 Vengeful Servants and flip it back and deal 8,400 points of damage to the opponent. Didn't think it was going to be possible to pull this one back into the Christia in the early game, but actually we're just going to kill them with the triple Vengeful Servant doing 84 damage. Freaking hilarious. Alright, let's see if it works again. Already we have access to 2 copies of Vengeful Servant here. We're probably just going to set Wabaku Pass. Prohibition. Did they declare Vengeful Servant? Okay. Does that mean you can't search it? Is that true? You can't add a card to your hand that's been declared by Prohibition? Is that really correct? I don't know how Prohibition worked. I don't know how we interpret the definition of used. I know you can't like tribute cards that are declared or something. Like if it's Alias, you can't tribute it for a Gemspark. Obviously, you can't summon it already. Or yeah, I'm not sure actually. I'm not sure how this thing works because like if there's an Alias on the field, it says it shouldn't be affected. But I don't know if that's like, I think that's an errata, or Prohibition's a confusing card. I'm gonna just assume they're right in that they can't add the Vengeful Servant with the Iron Blacksmith dude. Wait. But did they? If that's the case, then it should have just been an illegal activation of Hidden Armory because they don't have other targets, in which case the Hidden Armory should have gone back to the hand, not like just been in the graveyard. So already, like, this is messed up one way or another. Either they should have been allowed to search it, because I don't know how Prohibition works. Maybe they're not allowed to search it, but there's definitely no way the Prohibition, or would make the Hidden Armory fizzle. That's not how Hidden Armory, like, it's just not legal to activate it if that's how that works, right? So, alright, whatever. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Something is definitely wrong, though. Something is extremely wrong, because that's not how this should have gone. Anyway, the second Prohibition is going to be used on Lava Golem. We have Giant Trunade. That can get rid of both the Prohibitions. Then we can use the Lava Golem to out Stardust plus Lila, but we gotta, like... Yeah, we're blind alluring, actually draw into something. We find a Wabaku. They're gonna hit the Econ. That doesn't really do anything. Yeah, this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. I don't see how we win this game. Did we chain Wabaku? We did. But both Prohibitions go back down, and there's a Christie on the field, so yeah, we're just, we're going to the next game. We're going to the next game. Definitely a little bit of a screw-up there, because, that Hidden Armory Prohibition interaction was wrong one way or another, so... I don't think it mattered too much, though. We got another turn 1 hamster being sent in. We have a Marionette Mite here. That's a weird one, right? Why are you siding this in versus, oh, wait. Maybe you just main this because the Lava Golem and the Grinder Golem are Fiends. Probably just main this and haven't drawn it yet. So we're going to go drop the Grinder Golem. You can now take the Grinder Golem, hit in for 19, and then give it back to do 6,000. But that puts the opponent on 100 life, so they would still be alive. Technically. Although you could, at a later date, take it back with like a second Marionite or Econ or something and try to go for the kill. Looks like we're just going to do it anyway. Probably might as well. So we equip double Vengeful, inflict 6,000. Alright, well, we're going to kill one of the Vengeful, kill the other Vengeful. I guess, like, if the Vengefuls hadn't have been killed, then we could have just taken the, Grinder Golem back and burned for game, but pretty obviously against Lightsworn, the Vengeful Spirits are not surviving there. We could Fade her. We're not going to Fade her. We activate Prohibition on Lava Golem? Did they call Lava Golem? Yes, okay. Because obviously they will die to Lava Golem at this point. Kind of makes sense to call that. We actually make a pretty heads-up play here, which is we normal summon the Marionette Mite so that we can play around them having Honest. This way we have game either way. Honest number 1 is going to be used, but Honest number 2 not going to be there. So the Grinder Golem will just attack for game over the Raikou. That's a pretty crazy one. That's a pretty crazy one. Definitely one of the more out there decks we've featured here. Well, I say that, but we're looking at a Komori Dragon here, so this is like Fiend Dragons, I guess. I couldn't really think of a name for this one, but you're gonna see it. You're gonna see what's up. We're using, I think we just make a Goyo here, and we take the Sea Dragon Lord Gishel Nodon. But this deck plays like the Gemini Shaman dude that can like summon back Fiends or something. I think that's what it's called. What is it? Doom Shaman? Yeah, Doom Shaman is what it's called. So this is a card. It's kind of like an Ill Blood, but for Fiends, and it's bigger, I guess. Yeah, it's basically, that's what it is. Are there more like Ill Blood knockoffs out there, or is this the only one? Anyway, we hit into a Gores. Not great. Opponent looks to just be playing Hero Beat, but for some reason there's a Penguin Soldier, so I don't really know. You can interpret that how you want. We're getting beat in by Gores, though. The Solemn Judgment doesn't really do anything. It'll help us play into this back row, so we can instant fusion, special out Red Med, bring back the Komori Dragon, which I guess is just in here, so we have a Dragon Dark normal monster that we can use with the Swing of Memories. I assume that's what it's there for. Is there not like a better level 4 Dark Dragon normal monster? Does it even need to be dark? I don't know. We're going to use Red Med to bring it back. We're going to use Swing to bring back Doom Shaman. We're going to normal summon the Doom Shaman, and then use its effect to special out the Gores. It can yoink from the opponent's graveyard, of course, because it's just like Ill Blood. So we just get a 27 dude for free, and actually this is just lethal. That's a pretty crazy lethal line with Doom Shaman there. Alright, wild. Next game. Opponent's going to start out with E-Call. For some reason, they don't search for Stratos. They should have searched for Stratos. This is actually Diva Hero? No, wait, but it's got Alias, so it's like Diva Hero Beat, but it's one of those earlier crap builds with Malicious. Anyway, this hand's kind of nuts. It's Future Fusion into Stardust with the Diva, set mirrors, so like, gonna be tough. Can we do it? We're gonna set Sangan. Obviously, that gives us the biggest possible Tragodia here. We search Dark Tinker. Dark Tinker, interesting Fiend-type tuner monster. We're gonna take 17, drop that Trag. Yeah. We cannot steal the Stardust. We're probably just going to get mirrored. No, we get Gem Sparked. Unfortunate, so we send Dark Tinker, sent Necro Gardener. Shouldn't we have just sent the Plague there? I'm a little confused, but I don't know. We're alive here, technically, but it's looking real bad. Maybe we should have sent a level, or we should have sent like a bat, basically. I guess we had the Foolish anyway. I don't know. The Foolish doesn't seem too great in here. I feel like we maybe shouldn't play it at all. We're going to use that swing. The swing will bring back the Doom Shaman, which will go back to our hand, and then we don't have another way to play the game here, so next game. Play Dark Resonator as well? How do we fit all this in here? Good lord, that's something I find myself thinking a lot of times when I watch these videos, I guess. How are you playing all these cards? I'm going to make Gishel Nodon again. Why does he keep making Gishel Nodon? Like, just make Android, dude, you freaking weirdo. Alright, whatever. We're going to send that Doom Shaman, make a level 6. Dark Tinker lets us check the top card and put it to either the top or the bottom. We get absolutely owned by Compulsory again. Do we have a normal monster? We have a Doom Shaman down. Gemspark going to be used on the Tragodia. And we're just going to... What does this guy have against Stratos, man? Alright. Whatever. We use Swing to bring back Doom Shaman. And then Doom Shaman gets bottomless. Well, how is it that we have a Dark Resonator? What? Yeah, it went really fast for a moment, but I'm confused how we got this Dark Resonator here. Because if the Doom Shaman just gets bottomless... Oh, did they, like, wait until they Gemini summoned the Doom Shaman and then, like, used priority and then chained bottomless? I guess that could have happened, but it's like, why would you do that? I don't really understand that play. Anyway, we're almost dead here. Probably should have sent a Necro Guard. We play Silent Doom as well. Okay, we're going to use Silent Doom. We're going to bring out Dark Tinker. We're going to make a Synchro. Black Brute Drago hits the field. That's a badass card to make. Okay, we hit over the Kai's. Inflict some damage. Very nice. Opponent's activating Miracle Fusion. They're going to hit in. Of course, this just lets us revive a Gemini. Probably should have put it in defense to play around Honest. At least I think you can do that. We're going to main phase 2 Miracle Fusion. We're going to Swing of Memories right now. Can we make another Blackbird Drago? We can indeed. Yo, this is like actually the only... This is probably the best 8 out there to play around Ab-Zero because it just like floats into something. I mean, Thought Ruler is decent because you gain 25. But, yeah, Blackbird Drago just hits over it and then replaces itself with like a pretty solid summon. So we're going to use the Doom Shaman, which I guess we haven't normal summon yet this turn. We're going to get that Dark Tinker back again. Check our top deck. Every time we do this, we just make a Dark End, and we banish it to summon Red Med, bring back the Blackbird Drago. See, synergy. Synergy. The regular Gemini deck cannot use Red Med to bring back Blackbird Drago, but this one can. And the opponent just draws into a Caius, which they're apparently playing in whatever this weird Diva Hero build is, which is not going to be too useful. So, I guess that was Dragon Gemini Fiends? It's got cool stuff, I guess. Next list. This dude is playing my Reptile deck. It looked pretty close to... Pretty similar to my build. I don't know if it was card for card or what it was, but it looked close. So the Gore's is going to get ripped here. I, for one, never rip Gores off Dust Shoot, pretty much, unless I have to. I feel like Gores sucks so bad if the player knows it's there, you know. But we draw into an Ananta. So this deck's Hero Beat matchup is obviously really good because... You just, like, set Gardna. You just set Gardna, and they can't handle it, man. They have to, like, spark a Gardna, and we've drawn into Offerings. This card is, like, the best card in the whole deck, man. Use this with Gardna, you just, like, win the game. It's Icarus attack, but you just get, like, a +1 for no reason. So we use it on end phase on both back rows. Search of Vasky, so free, so dumb. We flip the Raikou up, and we just pass. I don't know if we needed to flip Raikou there. We could have just waited. Yeah, I don't know. The Skill Drain main deck, so this is some kind of weird Skill Drain version of the Hero Beat deck. I think probably much worse than just playing Diva. So, definitely should have flipped Skill Drain on Battle Step there, because, like, what if it's Raikou? We're going to just Spark now on the Solemn. Not going to Solemn the Spark. It would have been a +1, but I guess we're not going to. We could... Okay, we summoned the Bree Dragon. So we're just going to make Black Rose? Black Rose is pretty good here. Black Rose is pretty good here. So we can Black Rose, and then we can compulse our own Black Rose to make it go off, kill the whole field, and get a search, and then drop Vasky Hidden. Not a bad play, but you definitely have to get rid of that skill drain. Oh, we're not going to do that. That just seems wrong. I feel like you're going to lose the duel to that skill drain if you don't get rid of it. Well, speaking of losing the duel to skill drain, the Snowman Eater doesn't do anything under skill drain. But now we're just going to summon Ab-Zero. Yeah, I don't know. I think you got to out skill drain while you have the chance to out skill drain. That's kind of where I'm at on that. Seems really free. How do we like not lose the duel now? That's my question. We got to draw offerings or something. Hope they dust now. Search another reptile and then just top deck our third offerings. Oh, we're out of reptiles to search. Oh, that's a disaster. We just got to draw Typhoon or I don't know. They're not playing into our Torrential. We draw Caius. That's dead. We are technically still alive. We draw Typhoon finally, so we can drop a Nanta, but I think it's way too late to do anything here. We kill the Barbaros. They revive Stratos, whatever. They go summon Alias. Kind of have to Torrential there in case of honesty. I don't really think it matters. Yeah, I probably should have just killed that skill drain with the compulsory on the Black Rose. It wasn't like terrible. You were gonna nuke your own turtle anyway, so you would have gotten a search. You would have gotten dandy tokens. You could have dropped a Vasky, hit directly. More importantly, you would have gotten rid of that skill drain once and for all. Wouldn't have had to just be bricked for 20 turns. The opponent just makes a blatantly incorrect Dust Shoot play. Should have taken the Vasky. Alright, I don't know. We might want to just offerings here. Otherwise, offerings is sort of like a dubious, is it ever going to be live situation. And that's what they do. Get rid of the few. We draw Call into Caius. Get rid of that Snowman Eater. We're actually in a pretty good spot now, even after getting turn 1 Dust Shooted. Nice. Opponent doesn't really have a lot going on. We draw into the third offering. We're drawing so much offerings, and now we draw Vasky 1 turn after we could have summoned it. But we draw a new Dandy, but it gets knocked. Not great. We set Mind Crush. Opponent going to E-Call for Stratos. Should just pop a back row for free, but we have the Mind Crush to get rid of the Stratos, but they can bring it back with Call, so now they can pop a back row for free, or they can just search Alias. Why would you not just pop a back row for free? I don't know. Is there a spark? No. Should have just popped the back row, my guy. Seems pretty good. We're going to hit in with the Scylla. They chain D-Prison. We chain Offerings. Probably going to be met with a Solemn. No. So, no one wants to Solemn this kind of card, apparently. Gem Spark goes through. Offerings go through. We are not Solemning in this match. We draw into Raikou, which is pretty good. We hit over the Stratos. Pretty good. Opponent kind of needs to find something like a Miracle Fusion, maybe. They just set a Gem Spark. Gonna have to use that on the Caius. They draw into Brain Control. It's decent, although not too much in this matchup or right now. We hit in with the Warrior Lady. Gonna banish that Raikou, but at least that means you preserve your Torrential. We're setting Snowman Eater. Snowman Eater just definitely probably not appropriate to have in post board against Quick Draw, right? I don't know. The offerings, of course, just going to be mega value. We should get a Naga, correct search choice. Opponent draws into Barbaros, so they're definitely just not on Diva. I mean, the skill drain kind of gives it away. We set Typhoon, gets Dust Tornadoed, whatever. Knock going to be used, gets rid of the Naga. Probably shouldn't activate Charge here. I think you're kind of at risk of, decking out. I don't know. That's, the only way I see you losing this game is if you just deck out first. So you can just, set a... You're up so many cards. It's what does it matter? Just set a Raikou and pass whatever. We Raikou Caius them. We're at a great spot. They have Brain Control. Skill Drain doesn't do anything. We go to game number 3. Game number 3. We open kind of bad. It's 4 normal summons and 2 DD Crows. I think, here is a matchup where, 1 DD Crow post board. I think that's about appropriate. Anyway, we're just setting things. We're just setting 4 things while our opponent sets 4 things. So yeah, as nothing's happening. We hit into a D-Prison. Dust Tornado used. We go E-Call. We finally summon Stratos. Finally someone. Actually, wait. I'm thinking of the previous hero player, right? They're blending together in my head. Someone wasn't summoning Stratos. We Mind Crush the Alias, which is pretty mediocre Mind Crush. I guess we have the Crows to stop Hero Blast, though, so it doesn't matter. We're going to Raikou the Set Monster. We're going to just set Torrential. Was it really worth Raikouing the Set Monster there? I feel like he could have just waited. So we're going to go for Black Rose here. That'll get Starlight Roaded. Not great. We kind of need to... I don't even know. Probably should have just tried to crash. Take a little less damage. If they have Deep Prison, whatever. We can get... we can get this Vasky live with Foolish. We use Crow on the alias that they tried to call back. So we're going to Foolish, send Dandy, summon Vasky. Probably priority. It actually gets Solemned, though. Alright. Well, the Stardust is preserved, I guess. Should have just Torrentialed here, right? I don't see why you wouldn't just Torrential there. They don't negate the Raikou, and then they can't get past the Turtle, once again. The Turtle is the eternal cockblocker of Hero of Heat. They just have to, like, spark it or something. I actually end-phase sparked the Offering, which is a little annoying, but not a huge deal. We still have Torrential down. So we're going to Crow to stop the Miracle, because they only have one water. They hit into the second Turtle. Oh, man, the Turtle is just... The Turtle is so annoying. How do they... It's like a 2k defender, and then if they do, like, kill it with Hero Blast or Spark, it just searches. So, yeah, we get double searches here. And then we summon what card Trooper hit in. We could also just set this here. I feel like setting this here is fine. Because if they had a way to get Miracle Live, we would lose to Brain Control Miracle, which they do technically have. Fortunately for us, they don't have a way to kill us here. They should have Miracled to make Gaia, though. Why would they not just Miracle make Gaia? Now they just, like, literally die if we Tribute Summon Cyber... Yeah, it was... What? Why didn't they just Miracle make Gaia? Maybe they don't play it? I guess that's possible. Seems like a mistake, though, right? Oh, well. That's the Reptilian match. Finally, we got a Gemini player up against just, like, fairies. So, this is just, like, the most insane Gemini hand I think I've ever seen. What is going on here? We have double Reinforced Truth, Super Vice, Ultimate Offering. Like, what more could you even want? We're going to go Reinforced Truth. Definitely shouldn't have attacked this. It's pretty clear the only reason they would do that is if they had an Ultimate Offering set. And then you pretty much have to Orange Light this. I mean, it's not going to matter because they just got, like, 2 more with the Reinforced Truth and the Gemini Soldier, but I feel like you generally want to Orange Light Gemini Soldier. We're Orange Lighting Valkyria instead. Yeah, see, like, you just ended up having to Orange Light that for some reason. Well, this isn't good. This isn't good. We're just getting owned here in game 1. Like, Gemini's going full wombo combo with their insane hand, and there's pretty much nothing we can do. There's pretty much nothing we can do. We should just go next, right? Yeah, alright. Unfortunate for the fairy player. They got absolutely decimated by the Ultimate Offering and all the crazy stuff the Gemini player had. And I say fairy player, but what the hell is going on here? This is just like Banish Stun. How did they... What is this, some smoke screen thing? What's going on? How do we parse what we saw in Game 1 with what I'm seeing right now? Is there... What? Alright, I'm just going to have to accept this. I'm just going to have to... We brought in Lim. Lim doesn't do anything because... Because they apparently just aren't playing fairies, I guess. Alright, we said Bottomless. Bottomless going to be used on the Valkyria. Chain Gemini Spark. Very nice little positive there for the Gemini player. Storm going to be used. We chain Reinforced Truth, but that thing's just going to die to the Gale, the Whirlwind. Probably set a D-Prison behind that. Now we're going to go Lone Fire for a Gigaplant. That's going to get D-Prisoned. We set Scrap Iron Scarecrow and pass. We attack with Gale. That's going to get Scrap Iron Scarecrowed. We probably shouldn't have set this, but it does bait the Grand Ball, so it's actually pretty decent. Now we go Caius. Get rid of the Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Activate Die-Fi. Attack. Could have just maybe waited on this Die-Fi because it makes our Tragodia bigger to have it in our hand. We summon the Scout Plane, so pretty hard to get rid of that. We activate a Reinforced Truth, Super Vice, set. I don't know why we didn't use the effect, but alright, Super Vice is going to get back a Gemini Soldier. Now we got Evocator, activate Morphing Jar. This could potentially change things up here. Is kind of not great. We're going to use Evocator to get rid of the Caius. The Super Vice will revise Dark Valkyria. We hit in. The opponent's back row doesn't do anything because it's just a Starlight Road. Then we probably set our stuff. Are we out of... There's no way we're out of Gemini Soldiers. Oh, we might be. It depends if we're playing 2 or 3. So the Scout Plane comes back. We Rhoda for DD Survivor. What the hell is that? How did they, like... How were they playing a fairy deck? and they're just playing macro now. I'm so weirded out. All right, Compulse is going to be used. Not great, but I guess it's better than using the Mirror Force, maybe. We go for the Giga Plant. It gets bottomless. We activate Ultimate Offering, so we could just normal summon the Dark Valkyria, but that just gets us some damage. It's not even clearing the Scout Plane, and we're scooping it up. All right, game number 3. Game number 3, what's going to happen here? Iron Wall brought in the opponents just back to playing fairies. Okay. That's dumb. Whatever. I mean, Iron Wall is good against fairies anyway, so it's kind of good either way. Scrap Iron Scarecrow here going to stop that Grand Mole. We're going to end phase Iron Wall. Is there a single good reason to end phase Iron Wall? Solemn Bottomless, maybe? Whatever, that's possibly it. We get another Giga Plant. Giga Plant hits in. We got that Starlight Road to counteract the Mirror Force, but they have the Judgment to counteract the Starlight Road. Pretty unfortunate. They're going to hit in here. We take 900, take 1400. No, wait, we have the Scrap Iron. So we probably should have just... Why would we not just summon the Blaze Wing and set the Spark? I guess it's going to work out fine here, but if they had Honest it over, it wouldn't have been great. We get our Giga Plant orange lighted, so not fantastic. We can try to stay alive here with the Scrap Iron for as long as possible, just stalling out one attack per turn. We set a Grand Mole. This isn't too good, though. We Scrap Iron on the Grand Mole. We Grand Mole, put back their Warrior Lady. We take 14. We Dust Tornado the Deep Prison and end phase. And what do we do now? We draw Upstart, Ultimate Offering. Okay, that's so unbelievably helpful in the current situation. This is definitely exactly what we needed. Gemini deck with Ultimate Offering. When they draw Ultimate Offering, it's just so crazy. It's so hard for them to lose. It's like basically as good as Blackwing's drawing Whirlwind or something. So now we can just keep summoning the Mole. We can summon the Gemini Soldier. We almost die to Honest here. We actually will die to Honest now. In fact, are we gonna do it? No, okay. We're playing safe. We're playing safe. It's all good. We use the Blaze Wing effect. We get back some Giga Plants. Giga Plant go into Nettles. Gonna make Stardust. Gonna make bring back Blaze Wing. But let's see. We have to Scrap Iron one of these, Gem Spark the other one, or we die to Honest. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's the plan. We set Bottomless. That doesn't do anything. Now we summon out Grand Mole. We actually just straight up have lethal here. So that was a pretty close game 3, actually. Very close. Very, very crazy. We almost lost it, but the Ultimate Offering with all the crazy bonkers Gemini combo wombo stuff was able to pull it out in the end, avoid taking that Honest hit that would have killed us. So yeah, those are the replays I got for you. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace out. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Furthermore, if you enjoy my content, you should think about becoming a channel member. You get access to tons of bonus content, and it's a great way to help support the channel.